Hey everyone, Odds here. Welcome to Borked Builds, our weekly fun challenge for the community. And this week we have 8 replays for you from various players across Mechabellum, all trying to answer the question, is ground spec on Phantom Ray worth it? Is it garbage? Is it worth it? I don't know. We'll find out. So I love putting on these challenges. It's a good community building thing. Like we're live on Twitch right now, by the way. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you could join us live on Twitch. This week we're a bit early. We're doing it on Monday night. Usually we do it on Tuesday nights, but I had a bit of a conflict. So anyways, but I love doing this because it's a challenge, but it's also like a way to sort of try to answer questions about whether or not something is worthwhile, if it's too crazy, if it's too far out there. And it also forces players to sort of flex their creative muscles a little bit. Maybe think outside their predetermined box of what they think is good and what they think is bad, and try something, out of their comfort zone. So in this case, I heard from a lot of you that actually trying ground spec on Rays was fun and interesting and actually kind of good in some cases. So I'm hoping, or I'm excited rather, to see those cases. But let's jump into this replay here. So we have Evil up against King. And Evil, this replay is from the final round of the Intermediate 1 group tournament. About 1300 MMR. So Evil in the blue trunks on the bottom here. We got the aerial spec start. That actually looks pretty good here. And playing pretty far back. Ooh, Assault Raid in his aerial spec. I actually love that. But actually we've got Mass Prod Wraith. I know we're not going for Assault Raid, but this is like actually... well, maybe not in this case when you're deployed far back, but I think Assault Raid on the line is actually like really cool. And it's something you can do with aerial spec or giant spec. This music is a bit intense here. All right. Let me know if music is too loud or too soft or whatever. All right, round 2. Yeah, when we have that immediate Wraith here, but we've also got the immediate Phantom Ray. So with good locks, you might be able to get that Wraith. It does look like it. I mean, it is a mass-produced Wraith, so it's a bit less HP. I mean, that's what's great about the Phantom Ray, like round 2. You get a nice air unit. It beats everything except for wasps, pretty much. I mean, it won't be like in round 2. I mean, even like a sort of naked. Because if you were to build a Raiden on round 2, you'd be kind of like losing on the ground, and you would often win the Phantom Ray versus Raiden battle. Round 2, except for maybe the Assault Raiden. Wow, improved Void Eye here as well. Evil is just still, happy to get that laser sight. Laser sight ground targeting. Ground targeting, I learned, also only cost $100. It's kind of insane. Red Scare piped up in chat earlier saying, well, if it was free, it still might be bad, but I guess we'll figure that one out. Ground spec decreases the attack by 40%. So you do have to be careful. And locks onto the ground first. So in this case, we look from above. Even though this Wraith is in front, the Phantom Rays are shooting down at the ground, and we actually have the marksman shooting at the Wraith. So these guys got suppression shot already? Wow, okay. I don't know. Does get that marksman and gets a level here. That's pretty good. Probably not going to win the round. Well, maybe. Maybe. Actually, these guys are staying far enough away. Yeah, nothing's shooting up at them. Nice. Scamming around here. Rendash, oh snap, didn't realize you were streaming too. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I know normally we do Tuesdays, but this week we're doing Monday. Because I can't do Wednesdays. Wednesday's usually my Dungeons and Dragons night. And I didn't want to leave it till Thursday because I was worried that we were going to get a patch and like wreck all these replays. And Tuesday I have another obligation, so I figured, hell, let's just do it right now. Yeah. There we go. Let's slow this down a bit. So we've got the Raiden coming out now. Actually, both sides Raiden. What? Is that a drop? Sorry, I was looking at chat. Yeah, drop. Okay. Looking at this, so I like to look from top down sometimes just to see the positioning here. And you can see Evil's just barely winning the chaff war there, so that all this stuff stays alive. What text have we got? Range burst. Yeah, I mean burst seems really important. Like you don't want to get anti-missiled and completely disabled. But I'm curious about this high explosive ammo, because in my testing before, it seemed like way too much damage reduction. Like I don't think that's a button you can push unless you have like level like 5 or something, Phantom Rays, because you lose so much damage. We'll see how that plays out. I like this little, you know, we got a bit of protection going on here. Sorry, let me fix the camera. And some smoke. There we go. We still have this Wraith, even though it's really not doing a whole lot here. And more chaff. These late fangs are going to help out a lot. Actually, that Raiden was sold, so maybe not. It's actually fully invested into the Mustangs here. So we may, in fact, need to see the HE ammo at some point. Hopefully these Wraiths can get enough experience that they don't lose all their damage. Because the HE will do a lot in helping clear those Mustangs. Also interesting, I guess maybe not enough money for aerial and went for armor piercing. Yeah, like the chaff clear is pretty much non-existent here. Somehow it's like, I mean, we're overkilling a bit. I think the Mustangs might end up winning the round. I stand corrected. All right. Drop Vulcan right away and Melter. Are we going to keep it? Could solve the chaff clear problem. Sticky oil and incendiary could be maybe something interesting. That would... Yes, okay. So the only downside here is if they click missile interceptor, but it looks like they want to go full carry. I mean, you kind of noticed that before by clicking armor piercing, that most likely they're also going to go into aerial, which means the 4th tech missile interceptor is just kind of not going to happen. So this for... this is fairly cheap as a only tech. However, the hounds are sweeping. So never mind. Yeah, maybe that was a bad turn to do that because that smoke was still up. I don't know about this Melter. Might need like... Well, you know what? Melters are actually one of the few answers to like Phantom Rays when they have like armor and shield and shit like that. But we don't have those here. Like sometimes you do need the Melter with like range and multi-melt. I don't think it works here. I think with the range, the extra ground range, it's too far away. Melter's not going to work out, I don't think. Barrier. Barrier this guy here. Ooh, it would have been a good barrier there, actually, but... Evil going for the Vulcan descent. I love it. I love it. So the Vulcan comes down and then immediately incendiaries. It's awesome. This is a great spot for that. It might die quick because there is quite a bit of damage here. But it should be able to take out a whole bunch. We got level 3 now. Another level 3 here. Level 2s. Looking pretty good. And then chaffing up. I'm building fangs into these Mustangs. I mean, I know you gotta kind of do it. But... oh yeah, that's pretty good. How much can the Hound sweep? Oh my god, huge missile too. Yeah, Hound sweep pretty good, but Hounds do not survive against the Vulcan. In fact, almost nothing does. These wasps are being the main problem. Let's do tower, that's good. Evil's cooking. Just need a little something against these wasps. Like range or something on Fang. Or some of your own Mustangs. Oh, Farseer actually, that works too. That's great. Okay, now burst mode. I think that's pretty good. Oh my god, you do go for the range on Fang! That's awesome! I love it. So yeah, you're protected against air now. You're protected against pretty much everything. Clicking on burst makes you immune to... well, they don't have it, but if Missile Interceptor was clicked, burst helps against that. I have many fangs and let they kill wasps. Yeah. These guys, yeah, I was just gonna say, are these guys doing anything? So good sell. You're playing really well here. Also crazy, like you can keep getting away with missiles like this. Like you have so many missiles on the board and no anti-missile. They're just using the sweep to deal with it, but there's still fire that does like a fair bit of damage before it gets swept up. Hounds also end up going in front, so the back fire kills like the Mustangs. Range on the Mustang 150 versus 130 for the Fang. Oh my god, this huge missiles. Give me so much fire. This is a scary army. So the other thing too, yeah, these rays with range and ground targeting, they stay so far back that, I mean, this one did hit it with the aerial, but it seems unlikely that the aerial mode will actually hit them because you need to be like, it's like more than 30 meters behind. So the air spec specialist, whatever thing, the tech, doesn't really help like get that lock. It helps kill it when it does get the lock, but it doesn't really help get the lock just because they're so far back. Jav coming down, but with levels, smart levels, it will survive the Jav, so it doesn't matter. And we can sell this. As this is like the obvious Jav path. Actually, this might even miss. I mean, if you... Here's another trick you can do against Jav. Sometimes you just click high mobility and then you just walk in front. You don't actually get hit. Here we go! Here we go! That's the ticket. More rays. Just don't click this button. No sale. But did protect the Vulcan. Did you sell something else? Oh my god, that thing is deleted. Everything is completely deleted. Look at how many missiles there are. Cannot be stopped. And then all these fangs are slowly trickling in. Look at the range here. So the fangs things are far enough in front. It looks like there's no... Well, that guy did get an air targeting here. These guys are safe. Yeah, that's going to be it here. Boom. Well played, Evil. Nice game. Completely unharmed. Completely unharmed. Played that perfect. So that was, in fact, the 4th place with 1 loss for the Intermediate 1 group. So congratulations. Nice job, Evil. That was a great game. And this looks pretty good, honestly. Looks like you had fun with it. Thanks for the replay. Let's jump into the next one. We got a lot to go. Fabled is next. This game is at 1400 MMR. Ground Rays has the main DPS unit. Not sure this game really demonstrates the power of Ground Ray. I scam many rounds with flanks and combat evolve rhinos. Okay, well, this sounds like a fun game anyway. So we will tune in. So here we go. Fabled is our hero up in the top. Marksman spec up against Beardly, the fortified spec. I apologize. Oh no, this is Fabled. So Fabled is using the cast deployment here, which I use often in my videos as well. So you'll love to see it. This is almost perfectly positioned. I would put this ball up to here. So you can fit a Mustang like this. Not equal with it, but like one above. And then the other ball can be in front of that. Because then, yeah, you can have a Mustang there. Right now, your ball's kind of like where your Mustang wants to go. Providing you were to build a Mustang. But anyways, that's nitpicking. Okay, gets the tower there. Can we get this lock before we lose the tower? Yep. Extended range arc. It's pretty good. Interference module, also pretty good. If you're planning on going rhinos, this would be amazing. I know it's hard to say from this point, but it's a really good item. I think, again, that's a slept-on item, too. Immune to EMP, immune to hack. Like, doesn't, like, immune from tower debuff. Like, it's very strong for how much it costs. So we got the Hound step coming out. Okay, so the Phantom Ray is going to go here. Yeah, that works. Phantom Ray is a little bit fast, but it looks like the timing is good. A little susceptible to anti-air tech. But there's nothing that shoots this round, or shoots up this round. So these rays are going to get a lot of damage done. Maybe they can get a level. Be nice. Careful, Orange Man. Careful. Oh, he's got it. He's fine. They are going to get a level 2, aren't they? Careful, Orange Man. Oh, he's good. He's good. Unit drop rhinos immediately picked by Fabled. Virus here for Beardly. What is this position here? Is this like running out of time? That couldn't have been intentional, right? Looks like that should be here. Rhino's coming in on the flanks. We got a rhino in the back here too. It's rhino on opposite ends of the board. And here we go. We've got the ground targeting at 2 more rays. Let's see. And there's only one Farseer that shoots up. There's some Mustangs as well, but this is a pretty sizable little army here. This Tarantula has a lot of work to do. Ooh, oh, you know, but there's a lot of junk getting in the way. But that Rhino slams into the tower. Chop, chop, takes it down. Now this Rhino just chops up a couple of those big units there. Nice. So now the question always is, when you do something like this, do you keep it or do you sell it? This guy here, right? Do you want to protect him? Do you just immediately sell out? It's up to what you think your opponent's going to do. Looks like there's a skip for everything here. Haste mod might have been... Oh, you know what? Round 4 efficient light would have been great. Really? It wasn't picked? Oh, improved sledge was picked. I missed that. That's a really good card. That is a very good card. Okay, we've got this pull on the left here. This is fantastic. This is exactly what you want. When you go this mid-range board, this is going to pull all this stuff over. Oh my god, even the Phoenix too. It's going to make this tower wide open. Look, there's nothing in the way. If this goes over here, it's not going forward. This is wide open. You're going to be able to collapse in here. Phantom Ray, maybe take down that tower. It's only level 1. This side, oh my god, you got Comet Evolvement here. I don't think a level 1 Phoenix will kill it with Comet Evolvement. I guess we'll find out. Maybe Beardly thinks that this Rhino is going to be sold, but this is kind of the mind games here. Missile there would have been better over here, but that's all right. Oh my god, this thing's going to live. Is the Comet Evolvement going to keep it alive? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Chop! Just one chop! Just takes it down. Look, and all this stuff is over here. A completely free round. Oh my god, well done. Very well executed there. The mind games with this Rhino and keeping alive with the Comet Evolvement. That's so funny. Look, and it just like slowly gains HP over time too. It's awesome. Huge. Lots of damage there. It's got a level now too. You gotta keep it, right? Amp core. Throw an amp core on that bad boy. Or even this guy. Oh, you throw it on the Phantom Ray? I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? It's a Phantom Ray game. But like, the 50% HP helps a lot with the Comet Evolvement. Level 2 as well. Like, that would be a huge difference. Your HP over time. How's it going? How's it going? It's going well. Now we have some crawlers here to protect. Okay, Wraith. But it's level 2 now. Like, this thing's not going to die. It's going to go in and chop that tower again. It's still a level 1 tower. This guy over here, maybe? No, he's got to be here. Doing replays, taking us why we're bad. No, we're doing Borked Builds. So we've got our Ground Ray challenge here. Right, so we're reviewing 8 games from the community from our Borked Build challenge. Challenge this week was Ground Targeting Ray. See if you can make it work. So we're going to find out by the end of today whether or not it's completely worthless or not. Oh my god, huge missile. Do we have any techs on these guys? We don't even have any techs on the hounds. Bro, this rhino again! He's just getting in! He's chopping the tower! Oh my god. I think you could do literally anything this game. This rhino has just won the game. So funny. Yeah, Momoro, you can participate in these challenges as well. All you gotta do is submit your replays in the Discord. And I guess, chat, we should talk about what do we want to do this week for the Borked Build. We're out of techs. I think last week we said maybe something like we could try... we're gonna... what was it? 2-2 before any techs? So maybe that's what we can do. So on your tower, getting +2/+2 before you get any techs on your units. So I think that's what we're going to do this week. So every Tuesday, I know we're a day early, but usually every Tuesday night we review these replays on Twitch, and then we put the video out on a Wednesday on YouTube. So you guys have a week and a day. I think hopefully there's not going to be a patch like right away. I mean, like, I hope there is a patch right away so that it doesn't ruin the replays later. Yeah, I'll mention it again near the end of the video today, and we'll talk about next week's challenge. But I think we'll do full upgrades here on the tower before techs. Okay, so Melter was forced to be put down here, but actually, is this Rhino just going to chop him up? Oh, so close. Good smoke goes off. So now we can actually see if these rays are going to do their job here. It's funny, we got Stealth Cloak before anything else. But they're always shooting, so the Stealth Cloak doesn't even really activate much. It's just like a slight HP and damage bonus. Well, this round is not looking as good here. I played my one game this week, so I couldn't participate in these. Your one game? That's all you get? Unidrop Wasp could be decent, maybe? Yeah, Fabled goes for the Wasp. Making 40% damage seems a lot less impressive against Melters. Yeah, like, I don't know the math here, but like, you lose 40%, you gain 20% from this? But is that... does it just make it a 20% loss? Or is it like the 40% is applied and then it's 20% added after that, which would then actually be not 20%, it would be 20% of that reduced amount. So it would be like less. I didn't do the... oh, here we go. Yeah, Therabray's got the math there. Thank you. Rendash, I'm on a 6-0 streak and at season high MMR now. Hey, congrats. Scared to play more. Well, that's what Unranked is for. So I had a pretty rough day 2 at Mag 1, and I felt like I needed to shake things up. So I've just only been playing Unranked. I don't know if you guys caught me on Mechabellum recently, but I've been trying other weird stuff. I'm trying to do something different. I'm trying like more sledges, more fangs. You'll see. I feel like my like hound stuff was kind of like figured out. But that's what you know, that's what Unranked is for. Test things out, have fun. Experiment. Dude, this is looking crushing now. What happened? Oh, we got the range. Tower goes down. Oh my god. We do have the like the +2 attack as well. Holy crap, there's so much damage. These rhinos are very scary. And that's gonna do it. Well played, Fabled. Good job. Congrats. That was a fun replay. You're right though, like the Phantom Ray, did it really do a whole lot? I mean it did. It gave them time to ramp up. But yeah, the main story for this game, I think, was this rhino in the corner here. He did a lot. He forced so much out of this over here. So well played. Also, like importantly, there's not a whole lot of chaff here, so I guess like the Phantom Rays really performed quite well. They love shooting scorpions. They love shooting tarantulas. Love shooting melters and wraiths. So this is an ideal board for rays. Nice. Thanks again for the replay. I hope to see you next week too. Now we've got Knight against Necro. Let's see here. Hang on. No, return to lobby. That's not the right one. Did we miss one? No, it's got to be it. I think I'm missing HoldFast. No, HoldFast, Brutus, Drath. Where did this come from? Knight? Actually, I don't know what this replay is. We should be watching HoldFast versus Lemonade. I don't see that other post in the Discord. I'm sorry if that was a real replay, but I'm not going to cast the whole thing if I don't see that was actually submitted. In the Discord Knight published? I don't know. My Discord is all messed up. Oh, it's not for Borked. Okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay. This is why I've got this list here. And thank you, chat, for helping me out because there's a lot to go over. Okay, so we got HoldFast. HoldFast. All right. So this one's 1400 MMR as well. Decent first attempt. Extended range card. Let me skip extra range on the raise. Everything else that gets built to is the tank. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have extended range on raise. HoldFast in blue on the bottom. Our hero for this game. Lemonade on top. Supply spec. HoldFast is giant spec. A bit unfortunate if you're planning on not doing giants. But we'll see. Interesting position with these Void Eyes. Actually, I kind of dig it. Although, I mean, with EMP armor, I think that's a cool position vertical. Energy absorption could be cool as well. In this case, just... I know this is Borked Build, but with a position like that, it just gets me thinking about stuff like this. I would take off aerial mode and I would run shield. You can be really annoying with shield and EMP. Maybe even energy absorption. Like suppression shot. Yeah, I guess like you could just fully like debuff annoying Void Eye comp. Intensive training could be good. And yeah, there we go. Extended range Phantom Ray. So you decrease the HP, but increase the range. But you know what? When they're that far away, you don't really care about HP anyway. Oh god, I missed like this math here from Therabray. I'm sorry. If you do enhancements, positives are additive, negatives are multiplicative. So it's 0.6 by what the f. You guys are too smart. All I need to know is if is the end number. All good. I don't even remember what we were talking about. Anyways, so it looks like we got some more chaff just being set up. Just preparing for that ray. Don't have that ray just yet. This'll here. Yeah, the malice is being multiplicative, just demolish your damage. Programmers don't do math, that's what the computer is for. Yeah, I mean, I look up algorithms that I need and then I just apply them. I don't fucking do more than that, really. If I even need algorithms, most of the time I don't. You know what was really fun, actually? I didn't do it this year, but last year I was learning Rust, the programming language Rust. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's notoriously a complicated language. And every year there's a software thing called the Advent of Code. Oh my god, you got the Phantom Ray drop too. Holy crap. It was the Advent of Code is like the Advent calendar of code, and basically every day there's like a coding task to do, and you build a project based on the coding task, and then you submit your final answer, and then you can do it through like open source, whatever. Anyways, I'm not going to get too into it, but it was a lot of fun for learning stuff, and I had to learn a whole bunch of algorithms for that, which is stuff that I wouldn't actually normally use in my day-to-day work. So that was fun. I learned like different pathfinding techniques, different like, I mean, I can't even remember now. It's like over a year ago, or about a year ago. I mean, over a year. It was in January or December, right? So a year and a month. I can't remember it all, but it was really cool. If you guys are into programming, you don't have to do it at Christmas or holiday time either in December. You can pick it up now. There's lots of resources online there too. Advent of Code, check it out. J.G. Howard, I tell the computer to do numbers and then I sing the song I have stuck in my head instead of learn. It's like when you read a book and you're reading the book and then you end up thinking about something else, and then you end up reading like 2 pages and then you're like, what was I doing? What am I reading? Then you go back and you try and read it again. You get a little bit farther and the same thing happens again. Then you realize, oh my god, I can't read right now. I guess I just need to go to sleep or something. All right, we do have ground spec, Phantom Ray, huge drop. 3 Phantom Rays this turn. Going into the Saber as well. Looks like we have Missile Interceptor available on Saber. But until then, these Rays are going to do well eating up these Sabers. Not enough chaff clear for Lemonade, so the Fangs are just kind of tanking all these shots from the Marksman. Keeping those Phantom Rays alive, safe and far back. I'm just an engineer who hates coding, it's weird. You just get AI to do all your coding.
Just raided with 32 views.
Marlfo, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the channel, guys, all 32 of you. We are currently doing the weekly Borked Build challenge. We have 8 replays from the community trying to answer this week's question, which is ground targeting horrible or does it have a place in the meta? So all the players submitted replays this past week. Think of it akin to, if you can remember way back in the day, the Day 9 Fun Day Monday. This is kind of like that sort of thing that we're going for here. So all these players, they're forced to take ground targeting and try and make it work. And we're the judge of, hey, was it cool? Was it not? Did it work? Is it actually useful? Is it worthless? And yeah, we just have fun with it. It's a fun thing. Any of you guys can submit replays. So this week it's over now, right? I have all the replays for this week, but next week our challenge is going to be get all of our +2/+2 attack and defense upgrades before teching any unit. So that will be next week's challenge. Full upgrades before techs. So if you guys have ideas on how you can play that, what units pair well, and ideas there, get cooking. And get your replays, submit them to the Discord. I will link the Discord. There you go. And then we do these on Tuesday nights usually. We're a day early today. But usually it's Tuesday nights on Twitch and then live on Twitch and then the VOD uploaded to YouTube shortly after. All right, EMP picked up. And skip. Worm now. I mean, HoldFast is using that giant spec, so that's nice. You can submit losses depending on if it's a fun game and interacts with the challenge. Yeah, absolutely. It's more about having fun and experimenting and getting out of your comfort zone. You know, sometimes in Mechabellum, like, we get locked into these, like, metas or whatever, like, I got to do this and this and this, and it can sometimes become very sweaty or, like, frustrating if you lose or whatever. But when you take something and you add a challenge to it, add some kind of, like, requirement or, you know, special rule or whatever, it kind of throws off everything and makes it, it can make it fun again, because then maybe you're not so serious about it. Or you can also use it for, you know, exploratory, like, can I get this to work well, whatever. And yeah, it's just fun to experiment. I think strategy games are meant to be strategy games, right? You want to strategize and learn and do fun stuff that way. So I think the fun part of strategy games is actually coming up with the strategies. So this ideally is a place to provide an opportunity to explore those questions and get back to the strategy part. One of my strategies is to lose in spectacular fashion. That's great. If that's what you want. We'll all be there with you, cheering you on and losing in the most spectacular way. Alright, so pretty big loss there this round. We got a unit drops. Steel Tarantula, Vulcan Rhino. What can we do here? These overlords are kind of scary. Not really an answer here. Can I go for the Vulcan? Oh, I love your skin. Aw. Sold. This fortress actually did fairly well, to be honest. What we need is like a beacon here. Maybe we can beacon to this tower. The only thing I gotta worry about is one saber. You could maybe do like a delayed beacon if you go, instead of straight to the tower, go kind of like over this way and then up. Oh my god, it gets sold. Well, you can just go right to the tower now. You don't even know it, but that could be good. And we have overlords picked up, throwing down in front of these rays and getting mothership. So using a lot of resources here to try to protect these phantom rays. Is level 3. It's got ground targeting. It could be pretty good. Also note, we do have extended range phantom ray. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. Oh man, this feels so bad to sell that saber this turn. That's gonna hurt being lemonade here. Yeah, we got all the holiday skins on. All right, let's see how this goes here. I'm gonna just sort of look up right now, see the spacing here, because the rays are faster, but now they stay back. Looks like, yeah, they're gonna stay back. The overlord's gonna tank a bit, and we might even get some more mothership action. Oh, these sandworms. Can this one guy make it? He goes underground. Can we get to the tower? It's only level 1. Come on, come on. No, no, go under. Get there, get there. Quickly! It's gonna take damage! Oh no! A catastrophe! Wait, baby worm! Baby worm gets it done! But is it too late? Oh, maybe not. This Phantom Ray is doing a lot of damage. Oh, the other tower goes down now. Yo, this portable shield doing really well too. Keeping these guys alive. You might even be able to get a level. Can we get a level here? We can! We're gonna get a level 4 Phantom Ray. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Ego says, every time I think the meta must be played all the time, I think of Woot being a top player by building 13 stinks and 13 balls. Yeah. Yeah, I found out I was, I mean, Woot usually dodges me. I don't know why he does so, but I also looked at his stream the other day when we matched and he allowed us to play. And my name's all starred out, so he's actually blocked me in game too. That guy's like a sore loser sometimes. He thinks everyone's cheating. He also has my brother blocked too. It's funny. I think eventually his whole friends list will, or not friends list, so all of Mechabellum, they'll all have stars for names for him. But what I can say at the very least is his games are always entertaining and always different and unique. So, you know, he takes that sort of Borked Build mindset personally, and that's great. He is one of the members of the community. You probably made too many scorpions or fire badgers against him. Maybe. I think it might have happened one time because he plays boats all the time. It's so obvious what he does if you've ever faced him before. Because he takes jump drive. And I'm pretty sure I did like an empty nuke one time on the other side of the board and he just like portaled all of his boats into it. And so I think I got the he's hacking or whatever that time maybe. I don't know, it was a long time ago. But I do remember that happening once. Man, these boats are scary though. How is HoldFast gonna be able to hang on here? This is a lot of damage. Are you dead? No, okay. Okay. It's alright. I'm not worried. Tank prod is really good for lemonade here. Goes for skip. What? Tank prod's so good. Tank prod for HoldFast could be good too. These overlords just like this guy, he's gold. You could put tank prod on him, he stays alive the longest. Distract, distract, distract. Oh wow, okay. Wasp level 2, range aerial. Wait, what? We had one wasp here with double teched at level 1. We just got a second one at level 2 and then some more phantom rays. And now we got the sandworms going in on the left. Is this gonna work? This does not look like it's very good. We have a boat here with portable shield level 3. Also mothership range. Jump drive mothership. This is really weird. Alright, well let's slow down a bit. Is this gonna work? Worms coming in. Worms tanking is good. They need to get to this tower. Right side under threat. Oh, hey, we got a good lock over here on that Overlord. Overlord goes down. Wasps. There's still a lot of wasps in the way here. Right side, we're slowly getting pushed in, but can we get that tower? Tower goes down. A few too little units here on the right, but that tower timing It's not good for here, but there's still so much on the left. And the timing, like we have that mothership going off, more stuff coming. It's a huge death ball. Another tower goes down, completely overwhelming here. What happened? What happened? Last round was devastating loss, now a devastating win. Wow, okay. Okay. The ground phantom rays seem really good for sniping that tower as soon as you win the ground. That's a good comment. That's a good point. Evil, I know you say AA wasps do the usual AA stuff. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. There's a lot of wasps coming from these motherships. That does help. It just feels weird that it's actually only 2 packs. So now we've got Wraith, range floating artillery array. That's sketchy as hell. Going into these melters. Also, like, the Overlords do well against the Wraith too. I mean, they can do well in clearing the wasps, obviously. They will. They will help, especially get through that energy shield. But like the timing has to be very good. Because if they're too far forward, they get bad locks and they die to these boats and melters very easily. Maybe they're far enough back. I think it's probably good. They are slower than the other units, right? 10 meters versus 15 versus 16. Trying to get into those sandworms again. They don't even have to get in. I mean, like, they're just providing so much tankiness and support. Nice. We get more wasps here. Wait, that melter got sold for Mustangs. Okay. I mean, yeah. Oh, and Photon. That's a lot of Mustangs. But these Wraiths might actually be the king here. Yeah, right side is going to help a lot. Oh no! There's so much damage though. Dies very quickly. There might be too much stuff here. Looking from top down. Oh yeah. Tower goes down right when this Wraith was starting to get to the front. And yeah, this is completely overwhelming now. That's crazy. You turn this game around from near defeat. It's Wasp doing very well. And then Phantom Rays like level 4, a whole bunch of level 4 Phantom Rays just like clearing away. Only needed 1 tech, ground targeting, only cost $100. That's all you need. That and of course the extended range Phantom Ray, keeping them back. It's keeping them safe from those Mustangs. Well played. Good job, HoldFast. Thank you. Thanks for the replay. That game was mostly about the Wasp, I feel. The Phantom Rays help. They did get the tower timing, or they did get the tower snipes fairly well once the ground was cleared up. If this went on another turn too, clicking armor could be really good, because if it's just like Mustangs and stuff, like they're never going to kill them. And then only the Marksman and Overlord can do that. Although, I mean, like, I don't know if you really want to click armor anyway, because you want to ideally keep them far back. But all right, so now we got Brutus. Brutus. Do we have a note from Brutus here? Brutus says, Phantom Rays chosen in round 1, allowing my opponent to choose his early game adjustment. I believe I clicked ground rays by round 4, had 4 packs. It was an important piece of the board. MMR is 1250. Note, I had to move into Fortress from a card selection and then into Carry Fang. And still terrible at upgrading my damn towers. Okay. All right, everyone cheer for Brutus here. Brutus in the blue trunks on the south has gotten supply spec up against Blue Blaze in red. Blue Blaze red as elite spec. Fire Badger Void Eye. And here we go. Because we've got that supply spec, Round 1 Phantom Ray, which is actually going to be great here. We're going to get a little bit of a headbutt. But with air available for Brutus, we're going to take that round 1 win. Unsaneth says Burst would have slapped. I think so too. I think Burst is really good. All right, here we go. We will skip through this round a bit. These Phantom Rays are... Oh my god, you got completely destroyed if it weren't for these Phantom Rays. I find it kind of crazy that you guys are headbutting on the side where there is that magnetic barricade as well. Usually you try to avoid that side if you want to play aggro, because it slows you down so much. Alright, we do get a level right off the bat. 2 crawler packs. Hell yeah. Go for that. Blue Blaze gets it. Maybe it feels bad into the fire badges, but no, I mean there's so many void eyes. You need these crawlers. You need these crawlers. Storm Caller. The problem is, like, all these void eyes are gonna immediately shoot your fire badgers. Oh, and then you build 2 crawlers anyway. So if you think about it this way, if you got crawlers from the pack, you would have an extra deployment basically. Because you got to put these here anyway. Did I miss any Bork games? We've played about, or sorry, we've watched about 3 or maybe 4 of them. We're about halfway, so we still got, let me see here. 1, 2, 3 plus this one is 4. So about 4 games to go. But if you want to watch the recap later, it'll be on YouTube sometime tomorrow, hopefully. So don't worry. It's a long day. It's a long VOD. It's a lot of games. Have you done Drath? No. Drath is next. Yeah, Drath is next. So you're perfect timing. Hey, that's me. Okay. Yeah, perfect timing then. You're just in time. Thanks for the replay. Looking forward to that one. But here we go. We got Brutus right up now. So getting a bit swarmed here. Those Phantom Rays go down immediately. Has been responded to with level 2 marksman. Love this one. I'm glad to hear that. It makes me feel good when you guys actually enjoy the games. Sometimes I give you like way too hard of a challenge.
Let's get scratching.
Drago Quick just subscribed with Prime.
Oh man, thanks for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Let's get scratching. So it looks like we've got double underground threat picked up. Still haven't forgiven you for acid crawlers. I thought that was cool. I really liked it. There was that one player that just like totally blew my mind doing it against me. I loved it. We had to do it. What was his name again? It was something like German for ball sack or something. Anyways, all right, so still just the 1 Phantom Ray, no ground spec yet. More crawlers up on the side. Another Stormy here. Interesting. And then we do have a flank crawler here, which should pull some of the stuff. It's... Yeah, okay, even more here. Okay. Kind of like it. The only thing is, like, it's not far enough that it'll pull the marksman back. Now it does, though. Oh, Oh, some crawlers getting in here though. Oh, Brutus. Oh, Brutus. No, there's so many crawlers. Getting overrun. Really tried to make linked ball acid crawler work and it didn't work well, so I blame you mostly. Alright, we gotta figure something out here. Brutus is just bleeding HP. 2500 now. Strike Hound. Ooh, you don't see that card very often. Skip. These guys are both just like making crawlers everywhere. Just trying to beat each other up. But Blue Blaze in the red is elite, so does recruit at level 2. Oh man, level 2 Fire Badgers are also like way better than level 1. This Stormy feels totally useless here. Gotta clear these crawlers. So this, yeah, okay, that's better. Just paying attention to these arrows. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. I was just gonna say, if you put this here to try and double up, the opponent can just put a rhino or something right in front of you here. And now these are useless. So always, even though it's like less efficient, line this up like this, that's perfect. It's great. Also protects your storm callers because these are gonna run here. That looks good to me. Phantom Ray, now we got ground targeting, another Phantom Ray coming down. Still level 1 tower over here. I think this is what Brutus was saying. This is super susceptible. But you should be okay on the flank now. Let's see how distracted these Stormcallers get. Hopefully my face isn't blocking this all. Sorry. That's why I try and zoom in and move the camera around and stuff, so hopefully I don't block things for too long. But often the bottom right corner is a little bit hard sometimes. Hey, this is looking a lot better. Brutus found the answers. Turn it around. Ooh. You get this guy. Yeah, he gets a level. That's good. This Phantom Ray is going to go level 2, level 3, and level 2 Phantom Ray coming up. That's good. What the hell? These Stormcallers. I thought... So I 100% would have sold these Stormcallers in a game that I play. But they ended up doing amazing here. Taking that silver medal, looks like. Alright, unit drop. Fort Radiant Arc. Scorp. Fortress looks pretty good. Fortress looks good. A Scorching Fire picked up. Is that really worth it here? I like the Fortress because the Fortress has a lot of HP here. Yeah, nice bubble. Okay, this is... Is it too expensive right now? Yeah, maybe you want these levels first. The Fortress does well in popping the Fire Badgers here. If possible, it could be good to move them up a little bit. Looks like we're going to get a cheeky little sticky oil, though. Got level 2 Mustang with aerial range. So we might need to get range here eventually. Ooh, okay, counterfire. I like this in the crossfire. I think this is cool because it gives them an extra 50% HP, so they don't die to missiles if they get missiled. And then increasing the range. So like you don't actually need the range at the start of the headbutt. But oftentimes when like sort of the first layer is gone, then having that extra range lets you help, you know, close the gap on those like Mustangs or whatever else is far back here. So I think that's pretty smart here, right? It's better than range. You don't need range. This is probably perfect. So now they get activated. Now the range goes off. having the extra HP, like it lived a couple shots from that marksman. Yeah, okay, so these Mustangs are getting a bit too much value. These Stormcallers are just free shelling away. And you know, when you see the Mustangs here, they've already got 2 techs. You're not really going to want to click on Missile Interceptor 2. So this is a good combination here, maybe. Although if you get Missile Interceptors, like, it's really good against the Ray as well. I don't know. You are asking to get intercepted. Additional deploy. Round 6. Yeah, it could be good. There we go. Level 2, we got Bubble. Ooh, like, how is Blue Blaze gonna be able to pop those bubbles? Oh, we got Burst Mode first. Okay. Alright. Let him cook. Oh, excuse me. So painful to watch multiple rays shooting on a single Mustang at a time. Do they not have any splash? Their splash is pretty small. What is it, 3 meters? Looks like it says. So in contrast, the 5 meters on Fortress, like, and you don't even think of Fortress having splash, really. And as for Chaff Clear, I mean, it doesn't... Splash range is 7 meters technically on this. So yeah, 3 meters is very, very small. Look at this from above. We got some locks here. Looks like some of the Mustangs are on the Fortresses, but a lot of them are still on these rays. So I think getting range would be pretty good. Took a long time to kill that Fortress, but like, look how much stuff is left here. Gonna have to find a way to deal with these Mustangs. Melting Point has splash. I mean, I think pretty much every unit technically has splash. Well, I guess maybe not. Marksman has 0. Mordai has 0. 0 splash on the Mustang. Okay. Yeah, that's weird that Melter has splash, I guess. The Rays killed like 4 Mustangs and a Void Eye. These are so... Whoops. 0 meters. This is Stormcaller splash. 5.5. Nice huge fortresses here. I think it's great. I would really like to see range, but it's so expensive. If we can't do range, we need something to help chaff clear. Maybe we need some more fire badgers. We need some way to deal with these annoying pesky Mustangs in the back. Guys, don't quote me. Every unit has splash. 0 meters, 0 meters, 0 meter. I thought they were going to be 1 meter. My bad. Nobody knows everything about this game, but everyone knows something. Some of you Canadians might remember that ad from the 90s. Nobody's good at everything, but everybody's good at something. What's your skill? I'm a T-Rex. It's like the worst T-Rex sound effect. Almost none of you probably know what I'm talking about, but for me it's funny. I think it was an ad for like, I don't know, children's like mental health or something. So when the tech is introduced, just so fangs can ride sledgehammers, you can kill them both with the marksman shot. Oh shit! We got rocket punch! How did I miss that? That was the first punch. Intensive training offered and more fortresses! Oh, we got a rocket punch game! Hell yes, Brutus! Brutus found the answer to our shaft clear problem. The rocket punch can totally annihilate everything. Oh my god, now we got them all on the left side. So just when you're thinking you're gonna keep building over here, now we go up on the left side. We got another ray over here too. Huge amount of pressure coming on the left side. All of a sudden, this rocket punch has range of 180, 1200 damage, 25 meter splash technically. It's awesome. It's one of my favorite abilities in the game. Man, I should figure out how to run Rocket Punch again. It's so fun. The House Hippos thing confused me the fuck out. Yeah, the House Hippos. I've seen a t-shirt or something come up with that recently. The House Hippos is completely appropriate for today's day and age. Today's meta, if you will. Where AI is everywhere, you can't tell what's real and what's not, and nobody knows the news. Nobody understands who's writing what and for what purpose each article is written. Who the author is, who's funding, you know, the research or whatever. The House Hippo is basically, you can't believe everything you see on TV. That's the ad, right? It's an ad, it's got a bunch of little hippos that they... This was like in the 90s or early 2000s, right? And they had real hippos back in the time before like a whole lot of like digital effects and whatnot, and they had them superimposed into like real bedrooms and houses. And it looked so real. But yeah, it was an ad just to say, hey, guys, you can't believe everything you see on TV. Don't do everything you see on TV. Kids don't jump off bridges if you see, you know, kids in TV shows jumping off bridges. But yeah, we should bring back the House Hippo. I think it's completely appropriate. How do we diffuse the prevalence of AI slop, right? Nobody thinks. We need the House Hippos. I mean, now it's pretty obvious. Anything you see is to make money for the ultra rich. Yeah. Yeah, that's why, hey guys, if you have Prime subs, take that money away from Bezos. I'll take it off your hands. Let me tell you. I'll put it somewhere good. I'll put it in my little pupper's food bowl. There's some extra special treat. Funding of Twitch goes purely to provide for my dog. Oh, nice. We got fangs here now. Range, armor piercing. Oh, man. It would be cool if we had fang production. But Brutus has really turned this game around. The question is, are these Phantom Rays even doing anything? 62,000 damage that turn. Nothing there. A bit there. Nothing there. We are up against Assault Range EMP. There's just not enough damage to puncture through these shields. If these fortresses got to level 3... like, there's literally nothing that can kill them. These shields aren't going to die. Oh, stand corrected. I'm always wrong. Whenever I say something, I'm always wrong. Those shields died very quickly. Also, by the way, Brutus, man, fantastic play here, getting that photon. That's going to end up winning the round here. Now this EMP is completely useless, and you get all of your rocket punches off. Well, most of them. Oh shit! Flank sledges, level 3 coming in, taking out that tower. Come on, we just need a little bit more damage here. The tower stays alive, the fortress goes down. We can now do AI House Hippos, they will look faker than ever. The pupper has the cutest little piggy bank for the Bezos bucks. Man, Brutus, how did this happen? How did this happen? It's these sledges. One fort here. We're good, I think. One fort. Protect these guys. I can't believe that warped in and killed all that stuff. Portable shields. Level 3 portable shield fortress. Or intensive. Level 4 fortress. What's that? 4, 8, 12, 16. 160,000 HP on a bubble, potentially. Whoops. What did we get? Fortified hacker for Blue Blaze? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good. Yeah, increases the HP by 500. But look at the rate. I mean, like, this thing is just going to get popped by that fortress. He's using it for the bubble. Okay, well, let's see. I don't think this is going to work whatsoever. But Brutus, you got to do something about these sledges here. You got to do something about this. I think you... No! You saw it! You see it here! You missiled this! Are we gonna get a missile here at least? Just to slow him down? No! Brutus! Brutus! Oh my god. Pay attention to these sledges. Okay, a couple missiles. Can we get that tower? Hey, this is a beautiful beacon, actually. Oh, it gets that beacon. And you know what? Actually, that missile killed the crawler, so then the crawler distracted these sledges, and they're super slow. But now they're alive. They're coming in for the tower. But is there enough left? Tower goes down. Missile still gets a kill on those Mustangs, even though it was kind of debuffed. And wow, with this huge army left here. I actually had this Phantom Ray helping out on the side flank. I may have missed that a little bit. Oh man, huge round. Well done, Brutus. Well done, Brutus. Sick. I love seeing any games with Rocket Punch. That's fun. It's a fun game. But as for the Phantom Ray, I mean, I don't know. I don't think they did a whole lot here, but it's a fun game nonetheless. This one I'm inconclusive. Phantom Ray inconclusive. Drath, you are next. Still here, buddy? All right. Aerial spec chosen as well. So Drath says about 1500 MMR, got enhanced range raised, and went to town as air spec. Fantastic. That looks like the perfect opportunity to try this out. Whoops. Was my second attempt. That's pretty good. So Drath in the red trunks in the top. Cheering for Drath. I'm back from a quick rabbit hole about this hippo. This is a fucking sick game. Yeah, it was a sick game. Brutus always has amazing games. I'm always happy to see games from Brutus. All you guys too. Like, you all have very creative games. I could never come up with half the stuff you guys come up with. It's great. Yeah, so Drath, I believe, yeah, this is your first replay submission, right? So, excellent. I'm glad to see you here. Some new faces. Let me speed this up a bit. Yeah, we've got Drath and then JDG, I think. And then Airgetlam. Or is it JD Howard? Sorry, JD Howard, yeah. Drath, then JD Howard, then Airgetlam. Right. JDG is awesome, and I don't mind getting mixed up with him. Yeah, sorry. When I have streamer mode on Discord, sorry, all I see is like the first letter of a name. It just blocks out the name, and then you guys are both J's. All right, so round 2. We've immediately picked up that Phantom Ray with the aerial spec and extended range Phantom Ray card. Fantastic start here. There is a marksman, but did manage to dodge the marksman. Phantom Ray on the left. And clear up those balls pretty quick. And I mean, the Phantom Ray doesn't do so well against the Fang either. Because they don't have much splash. No. Okay, interesting text. A very interesting text. We haven't seen anyone play with text like this. Ground, targeting, armor, stealth, and energy shield. So this is just for like sniping ground stuff. You get stealth, ground targeting. And then what? You know, you can stay alive with the armor and energy shield? Might be able to see some cool beacons or something. It's only for the Bork. Yeah, I'm just curious because like some players were taking like extra range tech as well with it. It's just interesting because the you know, it adds range, and usually when you add range, you don't want to, or you don't necessarily need to then protect the unit with shield and armor, because theoretically it should stay far away, but you don't have the double extra range, which means it is kind of getting in a little bit, although you do have extended range here, which then reduces the HP. It's just there's a whole bunch of different like effects going on. We'll see where you take it. Another Phantom Ray on the right, and then also a Mustang in front. Quick tech, round 3 range on the Fire Badger. What's the range of that, man? So now 115. They still get in range of the anti-armor cannon. The crawlers might tank. I wasn't watching earlier. I think this Fire Badger just dies. Yeah. Does the other one die too? Oh, that feels bad. You need some crawlers or something in front to tank that first shot. Because you lost like basically half of your chaff clear like right away. Still looks like you're gonna power through though. So that's good. Left side gets shut down. The right side's good. Only need 2 techs. Watch for the tower takes later on. Not usually on Twitch, but watch on YouTube. Yeah, okay, cool. Sorry, I missed that message just now. I'm slow with chat sometimes. Incendiary. I mean, you could even just skip this. EMP is fine too, I guess. A bit expensive on round 4, but it should come back. There's like no text right now, so it's like kind of expensive to take. The baby EMP is really good. Oh my god. Oh man, you get a bit lucky here. Well, no, then there's a bubble. Protects everything. And you almost won the lottery there. So still nothing in front. This is all going to melt. It's a bit unfortunate, but let's see how the left side does. Did we fix any problems here? We've got the fire badgers here now, but again, both of them die right away. There's just one left. It does help. Also slowed down on that mech wall. Yeah, this is a nasty round. And the thing is, like, you spent 200 on this spell, the opponent spent 100 on this spell, so you actually also take an economy loss, taking a spell and losing the round. Bit unfortunate, but let's see what we can do to turn this around. Ion, more spells. It's a 3-round cooldown. You know what's crazy, actually? I think these are both going to come back on the same round, right? That could be pretty devastating. All right, here we go. More rays, and we got ground targeting picked, and we also have level 2. Also, know what I mean? We are aerial specs. We do get a 13% HP and attack increase. A lot of numbers going on. All right, so this Ion looks awesome. This should work out well because these are all sort of medium to light units, and they only need a couple ticks. So even though they're going this way, and the Ion's going this way, they should all die. Sometimes when there's heavy units, you kind of want to have the Ion go alongside them. But this looks pretty good. Oh, it started missing a bit. Maybe you should have gone a bit on the right side there. But still very good. Vulcan drop. Kind of crazy. And now, yeah, your hand has been shown. Got a lot of Phantom Rays, and you do have that tech. So next round, we're going to have to see what the response is to that. I mean, this player does have Phoenix, does have range on the Phoenix. So maybe they're just going to go more into Phoenix. Improve firepower, maybe? That could be good on the Ray. Drath goes for smoke. Jeez, Drath, you really like your spells, eh? There's that tower snipe before killing the air that someone mentioned earlier. Oh, level 3 wasps. We got that elite wasp pack chosen and going for aerial on the wasp. In order to deal with these rays. Interesting. Oh my gosh, Amarok.
Amarok81 just raided with 45 viewers.
Hey Amarok, hey guys, welcome to the channel. Good to have you here. We're doing well. We've got just 2 replays left though. We're doing the Borked Build replays today. I have a conflict tomorrow, so we're doing it a day early. And you guys, if you're not aware, the Borked Build is like a weekly challenge that we kind of do in the community. I put a challenge out to you guys to come up with some crazy strategies basically and see if it works or whatever. And this week we are doing the ground Phantom Rays. So everyone has been submitting replays where they tech ground Phantom Ray. We're trying to see, well, first of all, is it fun? But also, does it have any value? Is it playable? A lot of people are kind of dumping on it. They think it's no good. But maybe there's a case, right? You don't know unless you try it. So here we are, we're trying it out. Yeah. Next week, if you guys want to participate, you can submit your replays to the Discord. I will plug the Discord here. Here we go. So the challenge this week is get +2/+2. Towers are dead here. But on your tower, right? Get +2/+2 before you tech any units. So that means no range on round 3 or 4 for your chaff clear, unless somehow by some miracle you can manage to get 2/2. I don't think it's possible to have that much money then, but that is a challenge. So this week, yeah, if you got some replays where you can do this, you get 2/2 before any other techs. I want to see them. I want to see what those games look like. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a difficult or a different challenge, right? It's gonna make the breakpoints on units kind of different. I think there could be some potential. It could be really good in headbutts, for example, where we don't need range so quickly. I don't know. You know, we'll have to see. That's part of the experiment. But back to this game here. We are cheering for Drath here. Drath, this is a first-time submitter. Or that quick Phantom Ray ground targeting. It is aerial spec and does have extended range Phantom Ray. Sorry to raid and run. I'm starving. Gotta cook some food. Okay, take care, Amarok. Thanks. Towers won me that round too. Yeah, I mean, you are getting in here. If you sell all 3 rounds and don't buy any units, I bet you can get range and 2/2. Maybe you should try it out. All right, we got Scorps now here. I'm not sure what the Scorps are doing. I mean, these fire badges were not really surviving well anyway, but now we do have the Fangs in front here protecting. These guys getting blasted a bit. Ooh, that guy goes down. But Phantom Rays level 3. They got quite a bit of damage here, and this smoke is helping quite a bit too, actually. A lot of chaff, a lot of Mustangs here. Also notice, obviously, aerial spec picked up. That helps deal with those level 3 wasps that were thrown down. And now tower timing again. We win on the right side, so therefore now we win on the left. A huge surround here. Gonna be tons and tons and tons of damage. Nice. Finally fixed the badger locks. Excellent. Vulcan descent again. This player has chosen that twice. So we got fire here. Might even get oil. Oh, and also getting a Vulcan. Okay. Oh no. Blue over you. If you're firing here, you need this guy over here. Nice bubbles. It always feels bad, like, I don't know. You can never, when you're aggressing, it's kind of hard to avoid that fire. Nice try, though. You do block half of it. It might be enough to keep some of these crawlers and stuff alive, maybe. Left side also is going to get fired. We've got suddenly 3 Vulcans, and then next turn there'll be, you know, that Vulcan descent coming down again. But next turn, if you survive another turn and you don't win the game yet, you get the Ion and you get the EMP up. So that will be terrifying. I think blue has to win this turn. That's going to be really hard, you know, to do over 3,000 damage to you. So these wasps come in and they just completely get annihilated on the right side. They survive a bit longer, but there is still some Mustangs here. Clearing that. Fire gets, or sorry, oil does not get lit on the left, but it does slow things down. And there's also this magnetic stuff. Oh my god, yeah, and that's the thing. Clicking Scorpions against all these Phantom Rays feels awful. Tower goes down, and now right side. Winning on the left side, and now the right side. And we're switching. And looks like this is going to be a lot of damage here. Is it enough? I don't think so. Don't think so. Not quite. But Drath looking pretty good. Oh my god, you could get Orbital too. What? Of all the rounds, you've been picking all the spells, and then you just go for a little missile strike. Why? You could have Ion, EMP, and And the missile strikes, orbital bombardment, all in one turn. Your opponent would have no chance. No chance. Oh wait, hang on. Did I mess that up? No. Yeah. Orbital bombardment here. Oh. Even still, I mean, you got a lot of spells. Gonna block here. Some more Phantom Rays being thrown down. Should be pretty good. I mean, there's nothing that really deals with the Phantom Ray. Everything is like for the ground minus these. I mean, you got a bit of Phoenix here, a little bit of Wasp, but these guys are getting shut down by these high-level Mustangs with the AA in the back. Wasn't there a Mustang? Yeah, there it is. The only other thing are like these marksmen. But that's not enough. Marksman with range is not enough damage. Should look like AA. So double shield, yeah, that's not actually going to help. They both take damage from the spell. Okay, here we go. Pretty big EMP as well, and oh my god, that ion. It's devastating. There's so many Phantom Rays alive. Stealth Cloak, ground, and extra range from card. And there's just nothing that can compete with this. Oh, cloak. So even like, oh man, that cloak is so annoying too. Like, all the units that are left that shoot up, they have to, you know, wait to see it to shoot, and they all get cloaked, so then they can get into range and completely annihilate them. Very cool. Well done, Drath. That was a great replay. Thanks for sharing that. You're right. You only need 2 techs. Stealth ground targeting. Good tower timings. I mean, it was the rays that were like really helping just annihilate the towers, which then you were able to start swinging and getting the rest of the board cleared. Opponent, I don't think, knew what to do against this. They were floundering a bit. They're like, oh, do I get Wasp? They got the Elite Wasp. But you shut that one down right away with the Mustangs. So, yeah, well played. Good job. Cloak does add damage and health as well. So we got 2 more. We got J.D. Howard, then we got Airgetlam. Oh my god, I just realized there's 68 of you guys here now. Wow. Well, thanks for joining me today. It's a lot of fun. And like I said, try the Borked Build yourself, right? Try to experiment, do things slightly out of the ordinary, have fun with it. You know, don't get locked into meta, right? You know, we want to try different things. We want to have fun with the game. It's a game. We should be having fun too. It's not always going to be competitive. And everyone that like participates in these Borked Builds, I pretty much see all you guys again. It's a lot of fun. All right, so J.D. Howard, we've got, he's our champion this game. Our hero in the bottom in the blue trunks up against Clumsy Bear. J.D. Howard is supply spec. Clumsy Bear giant. Looks like we're going to see some kind of Fang gaming here. So, okay, in this case, against Fangs, Phantom Ray doesn't feel good against Fangs. Phantom Ray feels very bad against Fangs unless you click HE. But if you click HE, you reduce your damage. If you also click ground targeting, you reduce your damage again. And then it's basically the Phantom Rays become little like tickle monsters. Like they don't do anything. So I'm interested to see where this game goes. And what we're going to do about, you know, all these Fangs to eliminate the Fangs so that the Phantom Ray can work. Is it just these Mustangs? Having a Mustang start is pretty strong into this. We'll have to see. And again, guys, if you missed any of the Borked builds, if you're interested in this and you want to see more, I'm going to have these videos up on the YouTube tomorrow. If you're not subscribed to YouTube or know about it, there it is.
Ocelotus Gaming just followed.
Thanks for the follow. So there's a YouTube, you can check it out. If you haven't been there before, we've got, I don't know how many, what are we on like week 14 or 15 or something of Borked builds now? We're getting up there. We're running out of ideas. So you can always join the Discord too, like where you submit your replays and, you know, submit feedback, ideas that you want from Borked builds. It'd be great. We're running low on ideas. Think of it as like, you know, a fun day Monday kind of challenge. So here we go. We've got, yeah, lots of these Phantom Rays now, and immediate tech on ground targeting. What happened to those fangs? All right, well, your hand is shown, okay? And now it's up to Clumsy Bear to figure out how do I respond to the Phantom Ray. Oh my god, you get a level 2. You know my round 3 card pick? Okay. Because I got excited. Don't tell me it's... Oh, Mass Prod Saber. Okay. Old man needs to go to bed. Good luck, everyone, and good night. Hey, thanks for joining us. Thanks again for your replay. We'll see you next time. JD Howard says, ignore my round 3 card pick was because I got excited for Mass Prod Sabers and realized it was not my original game plan, and I wasn't going to actually add them, so I do not end up using them. Okay. Yeah, I mean into this too. Like, what are you even going to do with the sabers? They kind of fill a similar role, right? The single target damage. So we do have Missile Interceptor picked up fairly quickly here, around 3. Can we push through? Is there enough missiles? You know, as they slowly die, then the Missile Interceptor gets worse and worse, and the Phantom Rays just keep surviving and doing more damage. It looks pretty good to me, as long as this tower doesn't go down. Oh, oh, yes. Oh my god. The answer is just more rays. Just more rays. JD Howard, man, you always do this challenge in the proper spirit of the challenge. I appreciate that. Full gas, always just like, yes, this is what we're doing. We're getting ground targeting right away. We're going into Phantom Ray. We're getting as many as we can right away. This is the spirit of the challenge. I love it. Immediate burst mode. That's going to help deal with not getting shut down by the missile interceptors. Farseer? More missile interceptor. That could be interesting. I think this matchup kind of depends on the targeting, right? If the Farseer targets Phantom Ray, then it wins. If the Phantom Ray targets the Farseer, then it wins. So it's all about like the chaff and chaff clear. We actually don't even have chaff clear here. It's just the Mustang and the Phantom Ray doing everything. People never expect the quadruple down. I know. It frustrates the hell out of me sometimes. When I'm playing, like, someone will do something so incredibly stupid, and I'm like, yeah, there's no way you're gonna like keep that there. And then they do. And then they double down. And then they triple down. Man, it can get frustrating. And it's like, how does this work? Okay, so this Farseer did shut down one pack, it looked like, but the other pack killed it. We get a level here. We do have a shallow flank here as well. There's a lot of anti-missile and like stuff that deals with Farseers now, but I think there's just too many Farseers. Oh, you undid burst. Oh, okay, thank you. I was like, how did you get all this stuff? still kind of looks like they burst sometimes. But I guess it's easier to tell the time in between shots. There's a long cooldown. Okay, but now you see there's 2 units with missile interceptor. You gotta click burst now, right? Additional deploy. Oh, extended range! Extended range! I missed that. Man, I'm like blind to this card. Here we go. More Phantom Rays. We got burst mode. We've got extended range Phantom Ray. Hell yeah, it's all coming together. What text we got here? Oh, sticky oil. Sticky oil and range. Yo, I love this actually. Yeah, because like, you can't really get HE, right? Like I said, it reduces the damage so much, but sticky oil slow things down, prevent them from getting close to the Phantom Ray. Is there a range on this? 180 meters, 155, 60, 70, 80, 90, 195 meter range. We don't have temp range. So sticky oil range a little bit less, only by 15 meters. But still, that should be able to help. There's a big AoE on it, right? It should be able to help slow down things, keep them far away. I think, yeah, with Phantom Ray, what, we're just playing keep away? I think that's an interesting tech idea. Oh my god, Farseer gets eliminated. Vulcan also just completely annihilated. I think there's a bit of overkill. Maybe. You might be overkilling just a little bit. Look at these poor Mustang. Oh my god. Look at these 3 guys. They're like, you know what? We're okay, guys. You keep shooting, keep shooting. Oh, completely annihilated. Tons of damage coming down. You almost don't even need levels on the things because you're already overkilling. Okay, here we go. Range as well, 195 meters. Burst is better than anti-missiles than I thought. Yeah, it's very good. You want to overload the anti-missile. I think Evil or someone else was saying HE doesn't do too bad with ground targeting as long as you're okay with them only being chaff clear and no longer single target at all. Yes, that's true, but if they ever do get locked onto a fortress or like something, they're stuck there for the whole round. It's horrible. So you gotta be very careful. Bubble coming down, and we have Fortress with AA. I think at this point the AA is a bit too late. The Fortress is a prime target for Phantom Ray Burst mode. It'll die quick, and the AA, 900 damage. These guys have a lot of HP. Oh my god, they're just gone. They're just gone. I couldn't even finish my sentence. They are completely dead. They do not exist this game. They had bubbles and everything. It's just completely wiped out. Frame rate, I know, you almost missed it if you blinked. But wait a sec. There's a lot of stuff on the ground still. But it might kill things too slowly. I might have to speed this up. It's up to this Farseer. You know, actually, like, there's like individual like fangs. Like this one guy here. But you know what? Is he gonna live? He's tanking a lot. No! Is it enough damage? It is! It is! JD Howard gets the win there. It looked like maybe Clumsy Bear was starting to come back around. But well done. Yeah, the answer is just more Phantom Rays. More Phantom Rays. GG. And these poor fortresses, they just got immediately deleted. It's great. In this case, if I was Clumsy Bear, I'd be looking to click on Portable Shield and putting down some more fangs. Some late fangs, and obviously a fang here in front. Because there's no chaff glare. I think you'd be in a pretty tricky position if portable shield was clicked here. Force located, not very good. Yeah. There's a lot of like anti-missile too, but there's almost no point in even clicking on it because all you do is force the burst mode click. But then burst mode is worse against fangs and chaff and stuff. It's like, yeah, when you have this, you can't build big units anymore because burst mode is coming. You gotta build lots of small units. Anyways, thanks JD Howard for the replay. That was great. The real spirit of the challenge here. So now we've got our last replay from Airgetlam. Against Trump President. I'm going to assume that's political. Sorry, I don't speak German. Okay, Airgetlam. What packs we got here? Quick Sup, it looked like. Quick Sup. Airgetlam is our hero in the red trunks on the top. Yeah, Fire Badger Fang up against Supply Spec with Ball Arc, and immediately a couple marksmen. Standard position, actually. Airgetlam going for a fairly forward position, sort of like mid-range. I like it. Where was the tower? The tower in the middle was sold. Okay, good. And now we got Void Eyes, and it looks like we got little pockets here. But is that pocket too small for the Phantom Ray? Okay. Looks alright. Loses on the right, though. Google says it means space president. Okay. The president of space? Or like an air-headed president? A president with space in his head. Advanced missile. Oh, improved Phoenix. Okay. What did we get? We just skipped? Yeah. We're gonna see rays on 2. Oh my god. That's how we do it. Quick Sup saves the 200. Sold 1 turret in the first round. Sold the second turret in round 2. Now has the money to unlock and purchase 3 Phantom Rays on round 2. Wow. Hell yeah, Airgetlam, you'd make a good president of space. I love the Command and Conquer. Who is it? That actor. The only place where capitalism hasn't corrupted. Space! We should get some like campy videos for Mechabellum. That would be great. I mean, we've got specialist portraits. There should be some kind of like, you know, FMV or like some kind of like, I don't know, trash talk between like specialists during the game. Did you guys play Battle, not Battle Right, Battle Aces? I think Battle Aces was awesome. It was a wicked RTS. I'm so sad that it got canceled. It was a whole lot of fun. Very short games. And the things that they were adding in that game was like you have like your avatar or commander or whatever you can pick, and it, there's like some like interactions stuff you can like do, like little messages like I think like Hearthstone even has some stuff, right? You can click and then say a few like predefined lines or whatever. That was cool. Like it was cool if like we have specialists, right? Like maybe there could be some kind of like, I know we have the emotes. Maybe there's like some kind of interaction with the actual like specialist portrait characters, whatnot. It's a smaller type of Zerg, Lester. But he wouldn't be out here unless... Ooh, huge missile. We've actually got range tech first on Phantom Ray, not ground targeting. This Rhino coming in. That's a brave Rhino. Right, we did have steel balls here. Oh my god, this one Phoenix. Airgetlam down to 3,000. Tim Curry, yes, thank you, Rendash. Sorry, I missed that. Tim Curry's the best, man. I'm being told getting ranged first is allowed, even though I'm pretty sure you said it had to be first. It's fine. It's the spirit of the game. The heart of the cards. We do have ground targeting now, so it's okay. It's okay. He's also incredible in Muppet Treasure Island. If anyone hasn't seen it, you have to. Best Muppet movie. Yo, I'll check that out. Every once in a while, I watch the Muppet Christmas Carol at Christmas time, because Muppets are great. I also think... So imagine this. The Muppets, Lord of the Rings. All the characters are Muppets except for one. But which character would you choose to be human in Lord of the Rings? Would it be Aragorn, Viggo Mortensen? Would it be Ian McKellen as Gandalf? Like, who would be the human? Because there's always like, you know, one or two humans in the movies, right? The rest are Muppets. So it's just who would be the human in Lord of the Rings Muppets. I think that'd be so fun. I wish they did it. Gollum? No, Andy Serkis. Andy Serkis, instead of being AI, or sorry, not AI, instead of being an animated Gollum, it's just Andy Serkis in a suit. Andy Serkis is already a Muppet, kind of. Yeah, but that's what's funny if he's not actually like digital. It's funny. Tom Bombadil, because he's like a Muppet anyway. He's not in the movies though. That would mean Tom Bombadil would be like never mind. Balrog is fully photorealistic, the rest is Muppets. Maybe. That'd be terrifying. That would be very terrifying for the Muppets. I think the animal could be the Balrog. All right, anyway, sorry. Back to the game. We got advanced missile. chosen here, and we got the unit drops, so Fortress and Typhoon. One Phantom Ray protecting the back flank here and putting some pressure on the right side. Got some AA Typhoons to try and help deal with these Wasps and Phoenix, maybe. And this is kind of scary here. There's a lot of chaff clear too, but there's not a lot of chaff, which actually is going to be good for the Phantom Ray.
We reached our followers' goal of 220.
Thanks for following us, guys. Appreciate that. Lets me know that you guys are having a good time. And that's important to me.
Rocket Fox UK just followed.
Rocket Fox, thanks. Okay, ground is getting cleared up now, and the Phantom Rays are farming. It looks like these Typhoons were actually really good. Not photorealistic, just a guy with red, oh god, with red face paint.
Rocket Fox UK just redeemed Breathwork.
Breathwork. So that's normally what I would do if I'm gaming. Take a deep breath. Basically, it's like try to relax. In 3, hold 3, out 3, hold 3. Bring the heart rate down. Assault Fang and Assault Fort. Whoa, Assault Fang, portable shield. All right, some level 2, level 3 Phantom Ray. What's this guy? Level 2. Assault Fort here. It's crazy. It's gonna be too fast though. It's gonna walk in front and get blasted by these Phantom Rays. So now it walks faster than the Fangs, right? Increase move speed by 3. So these, like the Fortress and Fang walk at the same speed, but now this is 3 faster. It's gonna get in front. It's gonna get completely annihilated by these Phantom Rays. Just watch. Just watch. And these Fangs are 9 meters per second now. I guess, actually that's good maybe. It keeps them, all these other units are 9 meters per second, 8, 9. It keeps them up. And Phantom Ray is faster. So, hey, maybe this is a good play. Keep formation. Formation should hold a lot better. Yeah, like look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And here we go. Here comes this fortress. Whoa! It just barely, if you notice, there was like a couple Fangs that were just barely in front. So it does stay alive a bit longer than I thought it would. But still, that looks pretty dominating on the left now. And right side, just these one pack of or Phantom Rays hanging on, slowing things down so you don't get tower timed. Now we get the tower here. A little bit too late, a little bit too late. It was a bit earlier. We'd be able to farm the rest of that with that Ray. This is looking good. Anti-missile on Mustangs. Was that new this turn? Potentially. Wow. Rocket Fox. Hey Oz, just came from watching your Mini Masters YouTube video. Thanks for the great content. Hoping to hit 1,500 this season. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I put a lot of work into that. We had a great time at Mini Masters. We're looking forward to doing it again. We should have hopefully some more tournaments like that coming. So that's fun. Hoping to hit 1,500. I hope so too, man. If you have any questions or ever need any help, join us in the Discord. Submit a replay. I have a Mech Academy tag. So, and that goes for anyone, right? If you guys want some help with gameplay, we can review replays there. Every once in a while, I do some replay reviews. You see them on Twitch sometimes, and I'll do them over on sort of on YouTube and whatever as well. You know, my goal, like, for this channel and stuff, like, I want to be community building. I want to, like, bring back to the community. I want to help you guys grow, help you guys have fun, promote Mechabellum. I think there's no game like this in the world right now, and this seriously scratches an itch for me, like that strategy game itch, and I love it. I don't want this game to die. I want to share it. I want everyone to get excited about it, like how I get excited about it. So I'm always happy and excited to see when people are joining and they want to keep playing. They like the content. They want to submit replays. They want to do Borked Builds. Like, it's awesome. So appreciate you guys. Oh my god, this ion is devastating. Oh my god, look at this. It gets like literally everything. Oh god, all those phantom rays completely lined up for that. That looks terrible. Airgetlam. And we got a whole lot of anti-missile now here too, so these rays are shut off. Even though, well, you know what? The burst mode still does get through a little bit it did. Nope, not anymore. Too much, too little. Too much this, too little this. And these Quantum Phoenix are looking pretty good too. The Phoenix are doing well in dealing with those rays. They are improved Phoenix, just so you know. So an extra 250% life. Plus they respawn. It's very strong. So how is Airgetlam going to get out of this? Mechabellum was Warcraft 3 custom game, but not jank. Yeah, I mean, you know, it was based on those like auto battler or whatever things in those games. Like in StarCraft, they had them as well. But it is not jank. It's like more thought out. It's a custom interface. We have like cool, unique units that aren't just the same models from the existing game. So I think that's cool. And having the ability to have like flanks and like the towers and the positioning, like it's just very cool. You got this nice board to work with. We got Ignite on Vulcan with an amp core. What is the Ignite for? That's a bit odd. There's nothing that you really want to ignite here. Range is good. But like, is there, I mean, like it does help, I guess, with the Fang shield. We've also got all these Mustangs. I think this Vulcan is a bit of a throw here. Is this the way back for Airgetlam? We see he just made some more Phantom Rays. We've got 1100. Okay, let's pay close attention here. So on the right, left side, it's clumping. It is clumping. Oh, we got a lock on this Vulcan. Ah, there's a lot of anti-missile though. Next burst, maybe? Vulcan goes down. Both Vulcans go down. That's a lot of rays. We could overwhelm them. Overwhelm the missile interceptor. Yo, and these Typhoons too. Yo, we actually got the amp core on that Typhoon. That's huge. Tower goes down. And now all the anti-missiles are gone. These Phoenix are not long for this world. Is that going to be enough damage here? I think that's enough damage. I think that's enough. Oh no, 22! 22! We go again! I hope the replay's not bugged. Hello? Okay, yes, they're still playing. Great, great, great. It works. 22. Airgetlam, what are you going to do? How are you going to close this out? Quantum Improved Phoenix is cruel. Yes. What would you pick here to deal with the interceptors? So one thing you can do, just like what Airgetlam did, make more rays, and with burst, obviously, and you can overwhelm the interceptors. essentially you're in an arms race where if you have just under the amount of missiles that are being intercepted, it completely turns off all of those units. But if you have more and you overwhelm, then it reactivates, like all your units are still working, as well as you're slowly chipping away at the interceptors, and then it starts to allow more of the rays to also attack. So then it starts to flip it around. So yeah, it's an arms race basically. You get in this weird position with the interceptor and the burst. So Airgetlam just making more rays. I think this is the correct move. And then one Typhoon on the right here. Just Typhoon and Rays survive. LOL. No, so close to reclaiming that title of space president. More rays incoming. This ray stare is sick. Yeah, this is good. This should you know what? I don't think there's enough Phoenix here. We do have range for the Phoenix. Some more Mustang. But I think, like, look at all these missiles. It's just overwhelming. This guy, is he going to get locked on now? So watch now. They all shoot at the same time, and it goes down, so some damage is done. And now some of these Mustangs die. So then there's less interception, so then more of the rays you can shoot, and just becomes a crazy scaling issue. Now, I think the only way to shut these off would be like a couple war factories with missile interceptor. So I believe that's the best missile interception in the game. Yeah, Airgetlam finding the win there. Nice job. Just going hard into those rays. I love it. That's great. GG. So thank you guys for the replays. That was a lot of fun. And just to recap, so for next week, we're doing full techs. So defense 2, attack 2. They both need to be purchased. Level 2 before teching anything on your units. That's the challenge. All right, so I'm looking forward to those replays. As for the rest of tonight, I think that's about it for me. Unfortunately, we're out of replays now. Yeah. So thank you guys all for tuning in. This was great. It was fun. Appreciate y'all being here. I'm going to try and get 2-2 and range by round 3. Good luck. Good luck with that. Let's go here. All right. Back to grinding out to 1500. Cool. Thank you guys for joining me. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, all that stuff, leave a comment. It's great to have you. Twitch, thank you guys for hanging out. It's been fun. Thanks in chat. Thanks for all the follows and primes and all that stuff. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.